Hey guys, it's David. Welcome to History Rise, ladies and gents. Today we'll be doing things a little bit different because we'll be covering an area that's pretty important to billions of women across the world. So we are going to pay special attention on this area, for they are very special people. To that, I'll be doing a video series so I can effectively cover makeup. Not making up, but makeup, face makeup. You get the point. There's several aspects of makeup like the eyeshadow that has an interesting history and will definitely get you surprised. If you want to subscribe for that. And other really interesting areas like the lipstick with its amazing array of colors, foundation with its, well, deadly history, and of course the crown of it all, a hairdo or hair extensions. Today's video we'll be talking about foundation. Tell me what other way there is to begin this series on makeup without first building a solid foundation on foundation. Just smile if you got that silly little joke. To a regular Joe, a foundation typically refers to the base layer of a building, both construction or any form of construction, which serves as a load-bearing layer on which other structures are built on. But in the world of fashion cosmetics, the mention of the name foundation does not bring construction, concrete, and sweaty laborers to mind. Nope. But something of beauty and glamour comes to mind. And for many women, foundation is makeup, and the desire to have a perfect skin is a fundamental desire of many women. And in the words of a famous makeup icon, Max Factor, you are not born glamorous, glamour is created. On that note, we finally begin our history ride on foundation. The foundation has its past rooted in all things deadly, and by that I meant poison. Stick around to learn more. Quickly hit the subscribe button to catch up on our upcoming videos. The use of foundation to enhance complexion dates back to antiquity, then referred to as face painting. Ancient Egyptian, Greek, and Roman women applied a white lead powder and chalk to lighten their skin. The use of this toxic mixture unfortunately continued through the 6th century, the Italian Renaissance, and eventually found a home on Queen Elizabeth I's beauty cabinet. Although called the Venetian ceruse, which was a mixture of vinegar and white lead, it was used to conceal scars left behind by smallpox. The upside to this was that it gave the skin a pale complexion, which was a beauty trend at the time. But on the downside, this toxic mixture includes a variety of nightmarish side effects like hair loss, tooth decay, permanent skin discoloration, which might lead to the use of more of this toxic mixture, leading to more discoloration, and on and on and on. I believe you get the picture. On a side note, Queen Victoria might have saved the life and health of English women, because she abhorred makeup and deemed it fit for prostitutes and loose women to wear. The 19th century saw its own share of craziness, with some women doing some pretty crazy things, all to achieve a more pale skin. Some stayed out of the sun and only came out at night like vampires, while others ate chalk and topped it off by drinking iodine. Some positive from the 19th century were the making of more tolerable face liquids from zinc oxide, glycerin, and even calamine lotion, but only came in 3 shades: white, pink, and red. The grease paint also saw its debut in this century, but not without problems of its own, although still achieving popularity in the silver screen and theater. Powder foundation, aka pancake. The pancake, originally developed for the film industry by Max Factor, a Hollywood makeup guru. Actresses were impressed with the result of the pancake, and it spurred the demand for personal use. The breakthrough in Max Factor's formula was that it was the first foundation and powder in one. This powder was applied to the skin using a wet sponge, creating a more lightweight and more natural finish as opposed to the oil-based makeup that was too greasy. Factor patented the pancake formula in 1937. Despite an economic turmoil, note you can't put a price on beauty. Pancake became one of the most successful cosmetic launch of all time, and Math Factor's original formula of the pancake is still sold today, so you can still get a feel of it if you haven't. The next big thing, liquid foundations. Long gone are the days of deadly toxic mixes. Here was an era of progressive improvement. Aside from death and starvation arising from World War II in the 1940s, women were also in a haste to be rid of stockings as leg covering, turning to leg makeup to even out the tones. The leg film, as it was called, was formulated to be rub resistant, sweat-proof, and further developed into liquid tinted bases in the late 1940s to 1950s. Well, in 1952, Coty released Instant Beauty that was free from grease and was promised to not over dry. It only came in 6 shades and sat lightly on the skin. Liquid foundation formulas quickly became a favorite of women, and many other beauty companies launched products of their own. Foundations today. Foundations has evolved and made significant improvement to become what it is today. Multiple formulas ranging from silicone-based, water-based, mineral-based, alcohol-based, oil-based, and everything in between. An area where foundations did not make huge leaps were in areas of diversity. This vacuum inspired brands like L'Oreal to research new forms of pigment and later found the ultramarine pigment that made it possible to create shades for deeper skin tones. Creating shades for women of color needed deeper understanding of the wide range of skin tones, and it settled on the ultramarine blue, a blue pigment that can create pure, deep, and accurate colors. Today, there are foundation collections that comes in as much as 48 shades, like the Maybelline Fit Me line of foundations. Once again, thanks for hanging out with me today. If this is your first time on the channel, please do consider subscribing. This was a new perspective for me and one I really learned a lot making, especially learning about the poisonous past of foundations, which I believe with better understanding of science and testing would prevent the use of such harmful materials. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It's David, and do have a wonderful day, lovelies. Goodbye.